Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Euros. As you've noticed, we're not on the screen today because we've just been very busy and it's going to take quite a while to edit a video if we're on it. So we're going to just today do our round 3 predictions and show you our scores on the screen.
Right, so let's get into it. Scotland versus Hungary. What have you gone for?
I've actually gone for 1-0 Scotland for this one.
Really?
Yep. I just think that Scotland are kind of growing into it, probably a bit late now, but I think that they'll win their last game.
See, I don't think they will win their last game. I've gone for 2-0 Hungary. I don't think Scotland will have any fight left, personally, but it remains to be seen. On to Switzerland versus Germany. What have you gone for?
I've gone for Switzerland 0, Germany 3. I think Germany are one of the strongest teams in this. They are probably one of, if not the favourites to win the whole tournament. So, yeah, I think a standard 3-0 win.
Okay, I've gone for 2-1 to Germany. I think Germany are very strong because they're already through to the next stages of the tournament. I think they're going to field a weaker side, so I think Switzerland could possibly score a goal. On to Croatia versus Italy. What have you gone for?
I've gone for Croatia 1, Italy 2. The reason I've gone kind of close with this is because I'm very surprised and shocked by Croatia. I know that they're a better team than they've been showing in this tournament. I know they won their last game, they showed a lot of fight. So I think they will score, but I do think Italy, again, we've got a contender here for one of the better teams in the tournament. So yeah, 2-1 Italy.
And I've gone for Croatia 0, Italy 3. I think it'll just be a thrashing, really. I don't think Croatia are going to have any fight in them. On to Albania versus Spain. What have you gone for?
I've gone for Albania 0, Spain 3. We've got another team here which could win the whole tournament. They're looking very strong, Spain, and I think this is going to be a pretty standard 3-0 win.
Now, I've gone for Albania 1, Spain 2. I think it's going to be a closer game. I think Albania are dark horses, so they may even get a result against Spain. On to the Netherlands versus Austria. What have you gone for?
I've gone for Netherlands 2, Austria 1. I don't really know why, to be honest with you, because Austria looked good in their last game. Netherlands failed to beat France where Mbappe wasn't on the pitch. Probably their opportunity to get a win there. But yeah, I think Netherlands are one of the stronger teams, but I'm not sure that they'll win the tournament. But I do think they'll win this game.
I'm going for 1-1. I think the Netherlands are a strong side, but Austria could have a surprise up their sleeve. So I think it will be 1-1. On to France versus Poland. What have you gone for?
I've gone for France 1, Poland 0. I think France being actual favourites to win this tournament. Not quite getting the result in the last game. Not looking their best, but with Mbappe back, I think that they'll get the job done here.
I've gone for France 2, Poland 0. I think Poland are too weak to get a result against France. Mbappe should be back, like you said. Not that they should rely on him, but I think France are just too good to lose against them. On to Denmark versus Serbia. What have you gone for?
I've gone for Denmark 2, Serbia 0. Denmark are a pretty decent team, I think. Serbia haven't had the results that they've wanted. You know, they lost against England, they drew against Slovenia. I don't think they're going to be able to better that or equal that against Denmark.
I've gone for a boring 0-0 result. Could be wrong, obviously, but I think both sides will just play a boring game. I think it'll be too tight to call. So 0-0. Now on to England versus Slovenia. What have you gone for?
Well, I stand by what I said in my last prediction video where I am not convinced at all by England in the slightest. But I do think things are going to change, like, massively. I've gone for England 2, Slovenia 0. I think Southgate's got to make... He's going to be forced to make changes now. He can't play that same team. it doesn't work. There's something not quite right there. I think he needs to give other players a go, more creative players. I just don't think that the current football we've been playing has been good enough, but I do think it's about to improve. I think we're going to see something different.
I'm going for England 2, Slovenia 1. I think Slovenia will probably give England a scare, and then that will give us a kick up the bum to try and get a result, because we are desperate to get a result. Everyone says that we're all but qualified, but we'll see. On to Slovakia versus Romania. What have you gone for?
I've gone for Slovakia 1, Romania 1. I'm struggling to pick a winner here, so I'm going to have to play it safe, go 1-1.
I've gone for 1-1 as well. Totally agree. It's going to be hard to separate. I mean, Romania have had a good result. Obviously, they lost against Belgium just now. Slovakia, I can't really see anyone winning that game, so I think 1-1 would be a fair result. On to Ukraine versus Belgium. What have you gone for?
I've gone for Ukraine 0, Belgium 3. It's going to be business as usual for Belgium. They'll qualify, probably first. And that early result isn't going to mean a thing.
I've gone for Ukraine 1, Belgium 4. I think now Belgium have the momentum. It sometimes takes teams such as Belgium a while to get into the groove of things, and I think they are well and truly up and running. Georgia versus Portugal. What have you gone for?
I've gone for Georgia 1, Portugal 3. Portugal looks so strong in this competition, but Georgia have been giving it a go, so that's why I've given them that sort of consolation goal. I think Portugal will win it quite comfortably, but I think Georgia might score.
Yep, I've gone for the same score. Georgia 1, Portugal 3. Portugal are scaring me a little bit. I think they could win the whole tournament. So I think, yeah, comfortable 3-1 win. And last but not least, Czechia versus Turkey.
I've gone for Czechia 0, Turkey 1. And I can't really tell you why, other than Turkey have looked slightly better than Czechia in this tournament so far.
Yeah, I've gone for Czechia 0, Turkey 1 as well. I think Turkey will just edge the result. Turkey lost against Portugal, but they did beat Georgia. I think this one will be a tough one to call, but I think Turkey will just edge it out.
So that's it for our third round predictions. We apologise again for not being on camera today, but we wanted to be consistent with our uploading of our predictions, since we have been doing that since the start of the tournament. So thank you again for watching/listening. Please like the video if you agree with us. Please comment below what your predictions are. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree? And please also subscribe to our channel. We're still very new, and your support really helps us, and we really appreciate it. So thank you again for listening and watching, and we'll see you next time for our last 16 predictions.
Bye.
Bye.